Good morning everybody. Today we are going to start the Intro to Kubernetes series. So in our lab we actually have 5 Raspberry Pi. The IP address will be 192.168.17.101 to 105. Each of the Raspberry Pi will have the username Ansible created. The group will be Ansible as well. The password will be the very amazing secured password that we'll be using later on as well. Yeah, with that I think we should be able to start. So the whole agenda today is basically doing a very simple exercise. What we'll try to do is basically we'll try to install a very lightweight Kubernetes called K3S. So this K3S should be able to run in most of recent Linux operating system, right? So yeah, with that, let's just get started. So let me log into one of the systems. So I'll just going to be using one. You guys can use the rest later on. Right. So to start with the installation, first, because it's Raspberry Pi, we need to actually make sure that the boot command line actually have the cgroup enabled. Right. So make sure you have this line inside. If it is not inside, please add it in, then you reboot the system. After that we should be ready to start. Right, so because I have added this and reboot earlier, so we can just continue to the installation. So the installation of K3S is quite simple. What you need to do is basically we just need to actually get the installer from the internet. So basically the internet will be https get k3s.io and execute it. Right, so this is the simplest way to actually performing the installation of the K3S. Alright, they'll ask you for the sudo password. So this is where you put our amazing password in again. Right, and that's it. So we just need to wait until the installation finish. Okay, while waiting for the installation to finish, the next step that we are going to do is basically for the K3S, right, they're actually going to put kind of the configuration of the Kubernetes inside the etc rancher .k3s/k3s.yaml. Right, so what we'll do later on is basically we are going to copy this into .kube directory, right, and I'll name it config. This is just a habit, so the file name can be really anything, the directory can be anything as well. After that, we are going to make sure that this file should be owned by Ansible. Then after that, we are going to perform export config, export kubeconfig, kube.config. Right, then with all this configuration done, we should be able to do all the basic commands for Kubernetes. So we can run a kubectl get pods, right, to see what are the things that is running on this system. Then you can run a kubectl get nodes as well. Right, so yeah, so our Kubernetes started. So I think we should be able to check the system easily by running the systemctl as well. Status K3S. Let's just start with that. Alright, you should be able to see that it is active and running. Yeah. So at the moment, all the kubectl command, it is there. So I do a get nodes, I shouldn't be able to connect because it's like, yeah, all the configuration is not done yet. So let's start with this. So we are going to copy this file over. Right, so this file belongs to root, so we should use the sudo cp paste .kube config. Right, so oh yeah, just in case, yeah, I have created the .cube directory before. If you haven't, then you should create the .cube before you run this command. Export kubeconfig .cube config. I need to change owner as well. Ansible ansible .cube config. Right, so now we should be able to do kubectl get ports. Okay, I need to actually specify that I want to get from all the namespaces. Right, you'll be able to see that all the services is actually running already. Then you should be able to do simple command like kubectl get nodes. Right, I can do the white as well to see more information on the Kubernetes. Yeah, so that's all on the installation. So it is like fairly straightforward. So you can always do the practice. You can install, uninstall easily as well. So to uninstall, the command will be K3S uninstall. Right, so let me just run uninstall and you'll see that everything will be gone. Yeah, I don't have kubectl command anymore. Right, and no kube service. Okay, that's all for today's session. I'll see you guys on the next session. Bye bye.